So this is for internal troubleshooting. We're here at a location where we've set everything up. We have no idea why the wireless won't connect to the units. Or rather, the units won't connect to the wireless. So we're going to show you a quick workaround. What I'm going to be doing is going into Blast Visual. I'm going to go to a storyboard, download the storyboard, put it onto a CF card with a CF card reader, and then once I've got it onto here, I'm just going to take it out of my computer. I'm going to plug it into USB of the actual unit, and what's going to happen is the sign is going to download that storyboard even though it doesn't have wireless. It's going to recognize the storyboard is here on the card, and it's going to start to displaying the correct content. The reason why we would do this is, frankly, it makes it so the location has correct content while we're able to go back to the office and troubleshoot. So how we're going to accomplish updating a sign without it having any internet connectivity is I'm going to start with putting a SD card in, just a blank card, and what I'm going to do is go to Blast Visual. I'm going to go to the storyboard that we want the device to play, and inside the storyboard, I want you to notice up here it has a little button called Zip. What that does is it gives you a zip file not of the device configuration but rather of the storyboard itself. So I've downloaded that zip file, and once I have the zip file, I'm going to move it onto that CF card that's in the CF card reader. So I'm going to do that now. Now, very important, you do not want to download all the files. What you actually want to do is you want to grab the zipped file that you just downloaded. In this case, it's houstonunited.zip in my downloads folder. So I'm going to grab that file, I'm going to put it onto the D drive, and once it's on the D drive, very important, all I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this zip file sign_html.zip, and that's going to tell the unit that it's supposed to grab that data. So now that I've renamed it on the D drive, or the drive of the CF card, I'm going to practice safe ejection. Okay, safe to remove. I'm going to take this card, everything, walk it over to the unit, gingerly plug it into the USB, and I'm going to watch the lights as they connect. Okay, so I know the device is on and it's trying to connect and get that storyboard. So let's go around to the front, see what the unit has to say. Okay, so it's already grabbed the storyboard. Now it's no longer showing our troubleshooting page. Instead, it's showing the connect content, and it also says it is now safe to remove the USB. So now we can remove the USB. Removing the USB after having manually updated the signs in a location, and now that they're manually updated, even though the device is is not connected to the internet, at least we're leaving the location happy that they can see the content playing on their sign. So we just left a location, 4 Mile, that we went in, updated the operating system, thought in good faith it would just connect to the wireless. It did not. The next step that we took was we manually updated the digital sign so it would at least play a storyboard when we left. It wasn't just on the troubleshooting page. Now, what is the next step from here? Well, what we should be doing is sending off a GSM rocket stick, you know, one of those get internet over cellular. The reason for that is we don't have to go back on site. If we can send them one of those cards, they simply plug it into the unit will recognize that it's now running over cellular, and then basically the team at ENS can troubleshoot it, and the client, as far as they're concerned, the content's already playing. By the time they even know that they have internet connectivity issues, we've probably already solved the issue over cellular. So we just send them the cellular connectivity USB update little rocket stick, and then have the client send it back to us, and we're done.